Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains, MLB The Show is on the air. A Labor Day matchup in store for you here between the San Francisco Giants and the Colorado Rockies. As October draws nearer, the race for the postseason intensifies. A pivotal game for two division rivals. Next. Tyler Anderson gets the start for Colorado in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher. Just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For San Francisco, right fielder, Austin Slater.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses as we get underway here at lovely Coors Field. These Rockies guys, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heater.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, I think there's some concern about the way Brandon Belt is playing. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. First offering on its way. Called strike over the outside corner. One out, nobody on. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Backhanded on to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Next to bat for the Giants, Evan Longoria. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
2 out, nobody on. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Giants down in order. Giants nothing. Rockies coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Madison Bumgarner, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Quite frankly, one of the toughest and baddest dudes in the game of baseball. We all remember coming in Game 7 of the World Series against the Kansas City Royals. Every team thinks that they have an ace. Well, guess what? This guy is a true, legitimate ace. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. It does have the straight changeup, and just in case you didn't know this, the guy can swing the bat a little bit too. One of the best pitchers in the game.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Danny, D-Row, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, Matty, I know they've caught a little bit of a losing streak right now, but they got good veteran presence, great veteran presence in that clubhouse. And I bet you someone steps up today and says, this stops. We get it done today, boys.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I know they're hoping for more out of Charlie Blackmon right now. He has really struggled. Struggle is a kind word. He's been terrible with runners in scoring position. He's hit under 200 in those situations this season. And when that's the case, you start to think that maybe it's in his head. I think he's putting too much pressure on himself right now.
At the plate, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well-liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
Digging in now, Nolan Arenado. First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. Pence is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Coming to the plate now, Gerardo Parra. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. Up around the face. LeMahieu at second. Story at first. 2 out in the inning. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Hit to first. Belt has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Second inning upcoming here in Denver with no score. Set to get his day started, Nick Hundley, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Guys, typically the postseason comes into clearer focus around this time of year, but this division features a few teams jockeying for contention.
You know, D-Roll, we're getting late into the schedule right now, and this team has had a tough time scoring runs all year. They're going to have to turn this thing around and turn it around really quick if they want to get to the postseason.
And Dan, you know as well as I do, once those bright lights come on in October, you're facing 1s and 2s. If you're having trouble scoring runs now, think of what it's going to be like when the monsters are on the hill.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Into the box now, Brandon Crawford, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Crawford is truly an elite level defender, which is a big deal given the position he plays in the middle infield. Defensive metrics have become a bigger and bigger part of evaluating players, of course, and he's consistently among the leaders in these newer categories at his position.
Yeah, you can tell his pitching staff absolutely loves him. First step quickness, soft hands, an absolute cannon for an arm. This guy fits the bill defensively.
A runner at second, nobody out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. 2-2. Hit down the line at first. So this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Right side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. In the outfield, Gerardo Parra, former Gold Glover, takes amazing routes to the baseball, big-time arm, a pitcher's best friend.
So in now for San Francisco, Hunter Pence. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Line towards center field. And there's a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Giants break out on top here 1-0.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Row. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Row, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Into the box now, Gorky Hernandez.
He swings here and sends a chopper to the left side.
One there, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More ahead from Denver right after this. Leading off the inning, Ian Desmond, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Ian Desmond.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time. And a fastball just a bit up. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
2-2 the count. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And let's take a look at first baseman Brandon Belt, nicknamed Baby Giraffe for obvious reasons. This guy has got big-time pop, short swing to the baseball. Also, very sure-handed defender. One of the best in the game at picking balls over at first and manipulating that bag for his infield.
So digging in now, Carlos Gonzalez. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting eighth, catcher, Drew Butera.
Now batting, Drew Butera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Changeup in for a strike. Here's the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2 gets the outside corner, strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box, Tyler Anderson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Gonzalez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Just a tick behind for a strike. The 1-1 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Another full count offering on its way. Hit back up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Comes set, and the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hernandez is over. And that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado. It remains 1-0. Welcome back to beautiful Colorado as we're set for the top of the 3rd in this one from Coors Field in Denver. Ready now, Kelby Tomlinson. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 40.
Stepping up to the plate, Madison Bumgarner. First offering on its way. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. One and 1. Here it comes. Liner towards second. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. We're back at Coors Field in just a moment. Digging in to try it again, DJ LeMahieu. He reached on a single in his first try.
DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's Nolan Arenado, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. One out, nobody on. Here's ball one now to the Rockies' third baseman. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is off the corner and low, ball one.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Fouled away. Missed with a slider. The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses. Arenado stands at first with one out. Got him.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
In is Gerardo Parra. As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Full count still. The next 3-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
So striding in, Ian Desmond, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon. A couple of walks, but no damage. More ahead from Denver right after this. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In is the 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First time up, he went down looking. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
One run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And a swing and a miss there by Longoria as he can't connect, and that's a big 2nd out now.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
In now, Nick Hundley. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's Carlos Gonzalez, set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Carlos Gonzalez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Hit hard towards center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So that puts the Rockies leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Stepping in now, Drew Butera. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Gonzalez aboard here at first with nobody out. Outside, 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2. Full count. Here it comes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him, and he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Standing in now, Tyler Anderson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. This is line to left. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. The 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2.
Tomlinson gloves it.
There's 1 on to Belt, and they turn to a double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.